Alyssa coming at you with another slow fashion video. The first of 2019, since I still absolutely love denim and jeans, I thought I would start off with a sort of how to and when to cuff, tuck, roll your jeans, with what shoes they go best with, and what style vibe each kind of little styling hat gives off, because denim is something that we all have in our closets, and I find the more ways we can figure out how to kind of just tweak them a little bit, the longer I think we will keep the denim that we already own and find kind of new ways to fall in love with it again. So for those of you who are new, welcome. Every week I talk about slow fashion with a heavy focus on the principles of minimalism. So using and loving what you already have and making smart shopping decisions so that you can create a closet full of pieces that you actually love and wear. So if that sounds like your jam, hit subscribe below. I post every Sunday. And for those of you who are coming back, big hello and thank you to you for coming back and watching. I hope you had a wonderful new year. And anyone who's new too, I also hope you had a wonderful new year. So when, how, and why to tuck, cuff, and roll your jeans, let's jump right in. Let's start with the pin roll. This is also known as the J. Crew roll, and it's achieved by folding over the seam and then rolling the hem of your pant on top of that little seam about 2 or 3 times. This is a great one for all body types, really. However, it's especially good for those of us who have more of a rectangle body shape or who don't have that many curves, because the taper at our ankle gives the illusion of a more curvier figure. This one works best with a baggier jean or a straight leg or a boyfriend style jean. Any wash will do, dark, light, but I wouldn't recommend it with a boot cut or a flare. That would just be way too much fabric. In terms of footwear, this type of roll works with pretty much any type. Flats, heels. What I like to do, because of this kind of quirky vibe, I'll add a pair of funky socks or a stocking underneath. In terms of what kind of style vibe the pin roll gives off, it can be pretty versatile, but there's definitely that kind of preppy factor because of the obvious taper. It's very casual, but for example, when paired with that cute little pair of black flats, it can also be a little bit more androgynous. I think this is a pretty versatile pin roll, and it also, of course, can work with a pair of sneakers, but you can also try it with a heel if you like. Okay, the dramatic extra wide cuff. This is achieved by doing one giant cuff that is at least 3 inches above your ankle bone. As much as I love this look, it is the most difficult to pull off because you're adding a huge chunk of contrast at the bottom of your body. Not exactly the most lengthening and flattering effect, so I would recommend wearing this type of cuff with a heel. If you want to bring attention to, if you've got nice ankles, a fun, bright shoe is great, or keep everything on your side and go with a nude shoe. You can totally wear flats if you like with this, however, make sure that the bottom of the cuff falls pretty high above the ankle. You can see how much of a difference that makes here. This is also one of my favorite go-to styles for winter because it helps keep the hem of my jeans off the slushy and horrible snow-covered ground. It protects the bottom of my denim. I like wearing it over top of a narrower ankle boot because, again, this gives the illusion of added length. In terms of denim, this works best with a straight leg or slim. Too much volume and you'll end up into just kind of sloppy territory, which nobody likes. In terms of style vibe, this adds a slightly edgy but very dramatic look to your denim or any outfit, and it also looks very polished. This is one of my faves. The boyfriend roll, in my opinion, is one of the most versatile ways to roll your denim and give it new life, no matter what kind of mood or style vibe you want to achieve. The easiest way to do this is simply take a longer pair of jeans and roll them up maybe about 1 inch 2 or 3 times. Just like the other rolls and cuffs, make sure there is a little bit of a sliver of your ankle showing, whether you're pairing it with boots or a heel, again for that nice elongating effect. The best type of denim for this type of roll could be a skinny, a slim, or even a boyfriend. Well, obviously it's the boyfriend roll. So a boyfriend style denim would absolutely work. You can also go for a straight leg, but I think that's about as wide as you want to get with this one without looking too sloppy. This is also a really fun one if you want to pair it with a cool stocking or tights. And it also works perfectly well for a flat, a sneaker, if you want a more casual look. But if you want to keep it a little bit more on the feminine side, then a flat with a pointy toe is perfect. Just, again, make sure you're keeping that hem up above your ankle bone. The simple cuff is best achieved when your denim is a little bit shorter. That way you don't have to roll it several times to get this look. If you only have longer denim, that's totally okay though. Just give your pants 1 or 2 rolls, no wider than about 2 inches to achieve this look. The simple cuff works best with a slim, a skinny, or even a boyfriend style denim with a little bit of give. Flats or heels work for this type of cuff, however my personal favorite is with a simple sneaker or flat, just because the overall style vibe is pretty casual and laid back. Another go-to for winter, tucking the cuff or hem of your denim completely into a bootie or tall boot. What I do is I fold my cuff first and then kind of tuck it in behind my leg and then put my sock up over it to reduce bunching as much as possible. However, I actually don't mind bunching on an ankle boot. If you see here, I kind of just leave the top hem of my pants almost sticking out over the ankle boot. I feel like perfection doesn't exist, so why do we try to make it happen? I much prefer the way my shoe on the left looks compared to my shoe on the right. It's just a little bit more, you know, effortless looking, I guess. Tucking your denim in really only works with skinnies, otherwise you're just going to get so frustrated with all that excess volume of fabric. I love how this type of tucking in works with flat boots as well as heeled boots, and I think this is a great opportunity to do some camouflaging and highlighting. For example, by making sure that the wash of your denim is the same hue or darkness as the footwear that you're wearing, you can really create a nice lengthening and tall effect. And who doesn't want that? The other thing you can do is contrast your denim with a boot that is wider than your calf or your knee or your thigh or wherever you want it to land. And this will give you the illusion of a slimmer leg. So that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did, and let me know in the comments below if there is kind of a favorite way to tuck or cuff your denim, or if there is a new way that I didn't cover. I'd love to find out. I always love, you know, figuring out new ways to wear things. So leave that in the comment below. Huge thank you as always for watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be back next week with another slow fashion video. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao!